Kilo Echo 8 Hotel Golf Alpha.
Was that Hotel Golf Alpha? Is that a Roger?
Was that Hotel Golf Alpha? Is that a Roger?
That's yes, sir, it is. Alpha.
Roger, and what's the name there?
Roger, and what's the name there?
If you got Tom here in Michigan.
Okay, got the state. Try the name one more time.
Okay, got the state. Try the name one more time.
Tom, Tango, Oscar, Mike.
Roger, Tom, and what radio are you running today, sir?
Roger, Tom, and what radio are you running today, sir?
I've got an old Kenwood TS-130 out in my garage out here, just kind of messing around with it.
Roger that. Well, gosh, sounds pretty good there. Tell you what, if you would, why don't you tell me about your antenna system in 10 seconds or so, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
10 seconds or so, and let me look around and see if I can find a better path for us, Roger?
Okay, yes, I've got a 5B, and it's strung up between some pine trees. One end's probably 50 feet, and the other one's about 70 feet. And just out in the garage out here, that's why I got this old radio. It's in, it's heated sometimes, and sometimes it's out here. So, that's some dirt. It's a working garage, so I don't want to leave any newer equipment out here, but just kind of thought I'd check in and see what you had to say about this radio. I'm not looking for any great details right now, but just seeing what you thought.
Yes, sir. Sounds pretty good. There are some things that we should check, though. Is that a newer radio or an older radio?
Things that we should check, though. Is that a newer radio or an older radio?
It's an old one. This is probably from the early days of that time.
Roger, Tom. Having a little bit of difficulty copying you. If you had something in the closet to fire up, it sure would be helpful. But I'm assuming since that's not happened, that you don't have anything in the closet, Roger?
Happened that you don't have anything in the closet, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. Just a basic setup out here in the garage. In the house, I do have an amplifier. So I just kind of mainly listen out here in the garage most of the time.
Roger that. Well, gosh, I could, if you know that radio, you probably don't have an adjustable transmit bandwidth. It's probably fixed, and it's probably like a 2700, 2.7K transmit bandwidth, something like that, since it's an older radio. But you might check your book, because you do want to operate in the highest realm you can, provided it's 100 to 2900. You would be best in that frequency range if you could get it, but if not 100 to 2900, then the highest frequency that you can get it in would help its resolution as far as transmitting the audio curve, because as you come off your transmit bandwidth, you start to rolling off the top end of your audio, and you don't want to do that, because a ham radio needs all the articulation that it can get, because most of the time you're in less than a perfect transmit situation, so you want the maximum amount of intelligibility that you can put out there, and that has to do with the top-end audio spectrum as far as articulation is concerned. Roger?
Spectrum as far as articulation is concerned. Roger?
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to just say hello to you there. I've been listening along there and learning a little bit from you, or a whole lot, I guess. But currently I don't have a new type radio. I got old stuff for now, but I'm certainly wanting to get into that, to have the waterfall and all that kind of stuff. I'm looking into it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, well, I can understand. I looked at the price is just as, boy, $3,000-$4,000. Come on, man, just let me get on the air. That's the beautiful thing about the 7300. Its price is very manageable, I think, in comparison to $3,000 and $4,000 radios. I'm sure those are better radios, but a 7300 does just fine for me. I love the 7300 transmitter. It's just so beautiful. Very limited distortion, and it just is just beautiful. I think one of the best transmitters I've ever heard. So anyway, your audio, as I look at it on a VU meter off that 73, well, let's see here. We're using the PA-SDR at the moment to copy your mail, but it looked like your audio dynamic range was about 3 dB, which is just perfect, and the curve sounded pretty good too. I think we could use, if you have an onboard equalization page, if you wanted to punch up the treble EQ just a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 clicks, that would help your articulation. Roger?
3 clicks, that would help your articulation, right?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, you're a mind reader. The 7300 is what my goal is. And I've been reading about them and so forth, and I think that's the best bang for your buck. And that would be a huge learning curve for this man to operate that thing correctly. And definitely, if I get my hands on one here in the future, I will be getting back to you.
Roger, sir. Tom, that 7300 really has had a life expectancy that far exceeded, I'm sure, the ICOM's imagination, and there will come a time when that price maybe will start coming down some more. Now, I don't know anything specifically about that, but I'm just hoping for my fellow amateur radio operator that that price on the 7300 might be even more reduced as they go towards their 10 billionth transceiver. But anyway, the signal, I think, is great. I wish I had a better copy on you, and I wish you were maybe in the house there with your PA so you could pump it up just a little bit more. But I understand you're out there, so I would say as a second radio, as alternative, I think that radio is doing just fine. Could use just a little more top end.
Just a little more top end.
Okay, my friend. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to listen out here for another half hour or so. Pleasure talking to you. KC9VKV clear, 73.
Roger, Tom, 73, sir. You have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend. If you want to hear your radio, if you go to YouTube and do that call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook, that's Kilo Charlie 9 Victor, Kilo Victor, followed by the word logbook, will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 3500, and I'll have it uploaded to YouTube by noon tomorrow. So with that being said, we say 73 again, and if you get a chance, join us next Friday. We'd love to have you. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.